In this episode, you will learn why you have to copy and be unoriginal before you can be original, the importance of the beginner copycat phase, how to implement patience and why, trusting the journey of content and knowing it won't happen overnight, and more. Let's get into it. Hey, I'm Darren Lake, the person who runs this thing called Content on the Go. This is a monthly podcast content video series by content creation company Podpaste. Podpaste does content, strategy production, and marketing led with a video podcast first approach. We empower brands to tell their stories to the world, do more with their time, and 10x their reach. Why being unoriginal is the key to being original. The Helsinki bus station parable. In this episode, I'm going to go a bit deep into a fascinating concept that might just change the way you think about creativity. Imagine yourself as a brand new budding photographer, eager to make your mark in the art world. You start by picking a specific artistic style, let's say platinum studies of nudes. You pour your heart and soul into capturing unique and beautiful images, but when you proudly present your work to a gallery owner, you're hit with a disappointment. They tell you that your photos resemble the work of another photographer, Irving Penn. Turns out you were unknowingly following his path all along. Frustrated, you decide to switch gears. You choose a different genre of photography, hoping to create something truly original. But once again, you're met with the same critique. Your work appears derivative. It feels like a never-ending cycle of disappointment, and you find yourself back at the bus station contemplating your next move. But what if I told you that the seemingly endless loop is actually an essential part of the creative process? All right, let me explain this concept better by sharing a pretty cool story about the Helsinki main bus station. This is a widely known story. As you drive out of the city of Helsinki, starting your journey, you see the standard city sites: grocery stores, shopping plazas, cafes, restaurants, parks, and more, apartment buildings, etc. Then the suburbs happen, and it's more houses, a bit more green parks, grass, of course, some more roads. As you're getting a bit bored looking out the window, something interesting happens. The bus routes diverge into rolling roads, pastures, and hills, taking you to unique destinations. This is where the real magic begins. But here's the catch. This transformative phase only happens for those who have the patience to immerse themselves in the earlier stage, going through the city, going to the suburbs. Think of the early part of the bus journey as that original copycat phase, a trial and error process. By copying others, learning new skills, and accumulating new experiences, you lay the foundation for your distinctive voice. It's like building blocks, each step contributing to your own creative growth. And trust me, this applies not only to art, but also various other areas of life and business. Embracing the well-trodden path. In our fast-paced world, there's an immense pressure to always choose the unconventional path. We're encouraged to reject the norms and seek constant novelty as soon as things get boring. But by doing so, we miss out on the richness and depth that comes from embracing the well-beaten or trodden path. Just like sitting around and staring at a painting for an hour until you start seeing what the artist actually was trying to do, we need to slow down and appreciate where we are. It's in those moments that we truly connect with our surroundings and experience profound understanding, whether it's staying committed in a long-term relationship or putting down roots in a insert your community industry of your choice. Meaningful and singular accomplishments take time. Embrace the unoriginal, copy, learn, and accumulate experiences. Stay on the bus even when it feels repetitive. Trust your journey, and that eventually you'll reach the point where your unique voice/style/craft emerges. Thanks a lot. I always like these stories. I feel like they hit home when they're visual, at least in your brain, they're visual. Keep subscribing if you do. Share this out if you feel like other people need to hear this. Totally open to any feedback, any I love this, I don't like this, I think you should do this type of comments. Hit me up, talk@podpaste.com. I'll keep doing this every month as long as I can, as long as there's value to you. Appreciate everything, your time, your attention. See ya.